Well, I think just first and foremost being able to play against new teams. Obviously, there's that rivalry between the North American League and the Mexican League, and the fact that we're able to play good competition, good teams, and just attract different kind of atmospheres to the stadium is what you play for. Yeah, like you said, shape rivalries. It creates new ones. Obviously, we know what's at stake in this tournament. Not only a trophy, but a place in the Champions League where we will be facing these same teams again eventually, and just being able to play them now and get a good grasp of who they are and knowing who you could be playing in bigger international tournaments is and leaving your mark, right. There's also, if you play, like for example Leon, like we're playing, and then we face them in the Champions League next year, and they remember that we beat them. It's a psychological thing as well, and we want to take that into consideration when we play them the next time. Yeah, I think the fact that Champions League is on the table is just an extra motivation. We know that it's not necessarily an easier way to get there, but obviously like a better way to make it to the Champions League. And I think that everyone wants to play for trophies. Everybody wants to play for big tournaments, and that's our mindset, And I think that we're extra motivated for that Champions League spot. Well, I think that we're obviously going in to win. I think we said at the beginning of the year, we had it out on the board. Coach Neville, put up all the trophies and the possibilities of winning 3 trophies, whether it's the MLS Cup, the Leagues Cup, and then obviously the Western Conference Final. I'm no longer in the East, but no, trophies. That's what it is. That's what we're here to do. We're here to win trophies. We're here to bring more silverware back to this team. I think it's been a while, and I know that when I first signed here that was an objective of the club, and I know that it's the vision of what we want to do.
What do you guys got to do to bring that trophy home?
I think like we've been able to piece everything together the last month and a half, I would say, and that's just being solid at the back, making sure we cleaned up those little mistakes, and continue being effective up front. I think we have one of the best forward lines in the league. I think we have our front three is up there with the best in the league, and if they continue doing their job and we continue on the backside doing our job, I think we're an extremely difficult team to beat. And then we got 2 home games to start, and we know we're going to use that and use the fans to our advantage. Super. I think that you're because of the fact that we have a break, you could field whatever lineup you want. It doesn't necessarily need to be so many guys rotating. You could go on with your big boys right away, and then you just focus in on that. You don't have to worry about points in the table. You don't have to worry about making it into the playoffs. It's a full-on focus for a month on an international tournament, and you can't ask for more. No excuses. For me personally, I mean, I'd love to play against the Mexican teams. I know we're playing Leon, and I think depending on if we finish first, second in the group, you get Club America, and I believe another Mexican team, depending on who it is. Those are always the fun games. Those are the games you want to play against. And obviously, why not throw in Seattle there too to knock them out of this tournament? That'd be great. It's going to be exciting. It's exciting kind of football. It's come out, like do what you usually do because we need you. And this is, like we said, it's for a trophy. It's almost like a playoffs, but for a month. And we're going for a trophy. We're going for a Champions League, and we're just looking forward to their support like they always do.